I mean, we got a lot of men saying they don't need women, women saying they don't need nobody, they don't need a man, and you know, technically they right, because really you don't need nobody but yourself. But in reality, I mean, life is hard, so it sure is good to be able to share some of your fears and dreams with somebody else. But see, it appears that at times we give so much to the other person that we don't have nothing left, and in the process, without realizing it, it's like we lose a sense of ourselves. But now this is for the ladies here. I must admit, you gotta blame yourself if you keep choosing males over men. And see, if that's the fact, I just ask that you give real men a chance before you formulate your opinions about all men.
Sir!
But then again, I mean, I know males are just as bad going around calling all women hoes. Not knowing that that ain't really true, that's just the women that they chose. See, a lot of times males don't understand that it's their self-esteem that's low, and the reason they choose those misguided females, because there's a less chance of getting rejection, because let's be honest, those women are easier to approach.
Oh yeah!
But I know what y'all thinking. I ain't gonna get that called, you know, brand new, because we all have been there before, but you know, it's nothing like that feeling of being loved by somebody. But see, you only really know what I'm talking about if you've ever been loved by somebody. Cause see, ain't no better feeling than making love to somebody, but you only really know what I'm talking about if you made love to somebody. Cause see, at that point, you know it's not about what's the wettest, the deepest, or the softest. And ladies, at that point, it ain't about who's the thickest, the biggest, or the hardest, because regardless, it was more than sexual stimulation, because it was able to penetrate. When you leave yourself wide open, and you end up broken-hearted because you trusted the wrong person. And what's really worse for women, somebody always saying when you just dumb and naive. But I don't know about y'all, but man, I'm tired of insecure women talking about other women got a low self-esteem. I mean, if it's one thing I can honestly say that I've noticed, whenever somebody always talk about how high their self-esteem is, that's because they usually got the lowest. But see, I also noticed that, fellas, you can't be telling your in-house problems to your homeboys all of the time. Because see, what they'll do, they'll say exactly what you want to hear to bring you back to the days when you sat around with them and just hung out all of the time. But see, at the same time, women, y'all also know you can't tell all your problems to your friends. Because as soon as you see and you want to go out, they like, nah, because they hanging out. Hey, man. Really saying is, I think sometimes we go wrong when we can't notice the difference in what we claim we don't need and what we have and inside really want. But see, I won't act like everybody in here is the same. I mean, some of y'all probably don't care about relationships, and if so, then do your thing. I'm just trying to explain that you got to refrain from focusing on the pain and bad experiences, and then you get depressed, because if you've never seen it, you will start believing that where relationships really don't exist. But see, at the same time, I know you probably don't want to mention it, but see, you probably had some good people in your life, but what happened? See, you messed it up. I mean, fellas, must I remind you about that woman that you said wasn't fine enough and she just didn't grind enough, and you knew that she was down and had your back, but the fact is, you just felt she talked too much. But you know what? The good thing about life is sometimes you get what you ask for. And see, now your new lady, she fine. Yeah, she buck wild. And she loves to grind, but it's mostly with other guys. No, she don't really talk that much. She rarely open her mouth, but that's only because when she does, nothing intelligent comes out. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Must I remind you about that guy that you said wasn't tough enough? Yeah, he had a job, but you said he didn't quite make enough. He was real hard. He offered you the world, but you told your girls he talking about settling down too much. But you know what? The good thing about life is sometimes you get what you ask for. And now your new guy, he tough, but man, he thug a lot. Yeah, he got a lot of money, but he spent it because he be in and out of jail a lot. And he don't never talk about settling down, but you wish that he did, because you thought he settled down after you had his third kid. You can't expect to get something if you're not willing to give nothing. either the right person will find you or you'll find the right person. Because technically, you don't need nobody in this world but God and yourself. But man, in reality, it sure is good to be able to share your hopes, fears, and dreams.